Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Ambrosia Wellness Talks. Nurture her, wellness, wisdom, and worth. Hi, I'm your host Pallavi Pinge, your friendly nutritionist, holistic lifestyle coach, and your menopause wellness guide. If you're in your 40s or 50s and wondering, why do I suddenly have this belly that won't go away no matter how little I eat? Then today's episode is for you. Let's talk about the menopause belly, why it happens, and how you can flatten it without starving, punishing yourself, or spending hours in the gym. So grab a warm drink, take a deep breath, and let's dive in. Why the menopause belly happens. First, let's understand why this belly fat shows up in the midlife. Here are the major culprits. Hormonal shifts. As estrogen levels decline during menopause and perimenopause, your body tends to redistribute fat to the abdominal area. Earlier, it may have been around hips or thighs, but now, boom, it's the belly. Insulin resistance. Declining estrogen affects how your body handles insulin, the blood sugar hormone. You may become more insulin resistant, which means you store fat more easily, especially around your middle. Stress and cortisol. Let's not forget the stress belly. Midlife comes with aging parents, teenage kids, career shifts. High cortisol encourages the body to store fat in the abdominal area. Loss of muscle mass. After 40, we start losing muscle if we don't actively maintain it. Less muscle equals slower metabolism equals more fat retention. Sleep and inflammation. Poor sleep and chronic inflammation also contribute to stubborn belly fat. It's not your fault, it's not laziness, it's biology. Why starving doesn't work? Now let's bust a myth. Starving yourself won't flatten the menopause belly. In fact, it can make things worse. Here's why. When you drastically cut calories, your body goes into survival mode, slowing your metabolism. It breaks down muscle for energy, making you weaker and more prone to storing fat. It increases cravings, irritability, and hormonal imbalance. And worst of all, it's not sustainable. So, if you've been skipping meals, doing extreme fasting, or surviving on salads and air, please stop. There's a better way. Now, what actually works? Here's how you can flatten your menopause belly with nourishment and strategy, not starvation. 1. Focus on protein first. Aim for about 20 to 30 grams of high quality protein in every meal. It helps maintain muscle mass, reduces cravings, and supports fat loss. Think eggs, dal, sprouts, paneer or cottage cheese, tofu, chicken, fish. Comment protein below to know your exact protein requirements based on your height, weight, activity level, current intake, and lifestyle. 2. Strength training is non-negotiable. You need to build or maintain muscle. 2 to 3 sessions per week of strength training will increase your metabolism and improve insulin sensitivity. 3. Balanced meals, timed well. Don't skip meals. Have 3 balanced meals with whole grains, protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich veggies. Keep a 12-hour eating window or lesser. 4. Reduce inflammation. Cut down on sugar, ultra-processed foods, and seed oils. Include anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, ginger, berries, garlic, fruits, vegetables, green tea, and omega-3s. 5. Sleep and stress management. 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep and 10 to 15 minutes of daily breath work or meditation can help lower cholesterol and reduce belly fat. 6. Gut health is key. An imbalanced gut can cause bloating and belly weight gain. Include probiotics like curd, kanji, and homemade pickles, and prebiotics like banana, garlic, onion, oats. 7. Hydration plus smart supplements. Drink enough water. Consider magnesium, omega 3, and vitamin D after checking with your healthcare provider. Remember, the goal isn't just weight loss, it's to become metabolically resilient and hormonally balanced. You're not meant to shrink, and you are meant to shine. So there's a wrap on today's episode on menopause belly. It's not about shame or punishment, it's about understanding your body's new rhythm and working with it, not against it. You don't have to starve, you just have to realign. In the next episode, we'll explore emotional eating during perimenopause, how to break the guilt cycle. You will learn how to separate emotional hunger from physical hunger and build a healthier relationship with food and your feelings. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend, follow the podcast, and leave a quick review. It helps this message reach more women like you. Until next time, stay nourished, stay powerful, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. With love, Pallavi.